So, second vlog of today. Like I said, I am catching up. I skipped several days a few months ago, and I'm unfortunately behind on my vlog. So, I'm catching up to where I'm even, Steven, and then I'll probably pre-record a bunch and go ahead so that I can take some time off. But this is vlog number 2 for today, and the idea is that relationships are a numbers game. But Joe, you say, if relationships are a numbers game, then how do you actually form a connection if you're just thinking of everybody as a number? Well, here's what I mean. You can't control anyone else, correct? If somebody treats you in a certain way, like I said in a couple videos ago, it's not a reflection of you, it's a reflection of them, right? And you want to be friends with a certain type of person. Maybe you want to be friends with a person who's generous and supportive. That's a good deal. Maybe you want friends who are fun, right? What if you find somebody who's mean and not fun and doesn't support you and cuts you down a peg and is just kind of like a bully, right? Well, you don't want to be friends with them, right? I mean, I don't know anyone who respects themselves who'd want to be friends with somebody like that. So, sorry, I have yogurt that I'm kind of hungry. So, if you meet one person and they're a bully, and you meet another person and they're nice, but they don't really want to hang out with you, and you meet another person who is supportive but is kind of bland, isn't fun, and you meet another person who's fun but isn't supportive and is kind of like mean, but he's at least he's fun. You meet these people and they tick off some of your boxes. They tick off some of your boxes. They tick off some of your boxes. And you have to go through a lot of them to find somebody who ticks off all your boxes and also likes you. And that's why it's a numbers game. So I'm not saying don't treat people like people, don't have empathy. I'm saying if you want to find quality friends, quality dates, quality business partners, quality jobs, anything, the easiest way to find quality anything, especially in relationships, is numbers game. Everybody's a person. Everybody's deserves empathy and deserves respect. But if you're going to choose a friend, hang out with a lot of people and be like, okay, this person I like because they tick off some of my boxes, so I'll hang out with them for a bit. But I ultimately want to find somebody who ticks off all of my boxes. And then like this person, oh my God, this person ticks off all of my boxes. Like I have a best friend, Rex. I had him on here. I did an interview with him, and then I did a few videos where we're just hanging out, and he was visiting or I was visiting him. And he pretty much ticks off all of my boxes. He's communicative. He has integrity. He shows up when he says he shows up, where he says he won't, or if he gives me a warning. He's really fun. He's really insightful and has great intellectual conversations. He's ambitious, and so like it's kind of cool. Like we're accountability buddies. So every week we have a phone call, and we ask each other questions about our week, and then we just kind of shoot the shit. And so during that phone call, I like going along his journey into building his life while I'm going along my journey into building my life, and then we help each other with that. We kind of like prune each other's feathers, if you will. He ticks off all my boxes, and that's why I call him my best friend. It is unfortunate that he doesn't live here in Austin, so I guess that's a box he doesn't tick off because he moved to Portland, but it's still worth it enough for me to be very close to him. And I have a lot of other friends here in Austin that tick off almost all my boxes as well. I have a group of friends that I love. We have a group chat. We have a couple group chats, actually. The only thing I don't like about them is they're a little more spontaneous and change plans a lot, and that's something I don't really like. I mean, I love them to death, and that's like my only qualm with them and also that they drink a lot, and I don't really drink too much. But other than that, we jive like glue. Like they're very smart. We have intellectual conversations. They're super fun. They're super supportive. And I know some of them are listening to this, and I love you, bro. You guys are fucking amazing, and that's why I hang out with you. That's why I put a lot of energy into the group chat, because I love the hell out of you guys. We have a couple small differences, not a big deal, but yeah, it's great. It's great to, and that's what I'm talking about. A numbers game is you'll find people who match almost everything. It doesn't mean you have to throw them away It just means that you can still look for the person who matches everything that you want, right? Or the friends that match everything that you want. And if somebody matches almost all of them, keep them around, keep them close. Like, they're great. You love them, they love you. It doesn't mean that that everyone has to be absolutely perfect, because the truth is nobody's going to be absolutely perfect. That's not true. Nobody's going to match all of your boxes all of the time without any issues or friction. Like, there's going to be issues in relationships. Sometimes a person might be in a bad mood, they might be a dick. You can find people who are pretty close, but I think if you're only going to be happy when every box is ticked off, well, then you're doomed to be unhappy. Then all you've done is you've made an excuse for why you're not happy. So that's about it. It's about it. It's good to understand why relationships are a numbers game and why that's not a dickish thing to say, because you still are respecting and being empathetic to everybody, but you just are being you're having standards, and that means that you have to try out a lot of different people to find somebody who meets your standards. So wish you guys the best, and bye. Oh, subscribe if you like, don't if you don't, and that's that.